Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 4, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Today we will try to see the preamble of this chapter. In the previous chapter, Sri Krishna advocated the path of Karma Yoga as a method to realize the self. Sri Krishna had announced that everyone must work, each according to his own vasanas, in a spirit of yajna, and thus effect purgation of vasanas in himself. We were told that while we are fulfilling our daily duties, we must do so in a spirit of dedication and without the play of our ego and egocentric desires. Ordinarily, we assert our ego with a sense of agency in all our undertaking. The idea of I do poisons our actions in as much as we come to labor under unexpected pressures created by endless, unforeseen inner and outer problems. Thereby, the very quality of our performance sinks low, and consequently the results become unsatisfactory all through. Voluntarily to surrender this sense of agency at the glorious divine feet of the Supreme Lord is called devotion or bhakti. The object of this fourth chapter is to further emphasize the worthiness of Karma Yoga by giving evidence that it was taught to great personalities at the beginning. Lord Krishna reveals here in this chapter how spiritual knowledge is received by successive disciples and the reason and nature of his descent into the material worlds. So, in the introduction to this chapter, Lord is making an open statement that what he had been saying so far was nothing other than an intelligent reiteration of what is the content of the immortal Vedas. The Lord declares that he himself, at the very beginning of creation, imparted the knowledge of the Vedas to the sun, and later on the sun god conveyed it to his son Manu, the ancient lawgiver of India. Manu in his turn declared it to Ikshvaku, the ancestor of the Solar dynasty that ruled over Ayodhya for a long period of time. Arjuna wonders how someone who is almost his age could exist so many eons ago. Sri Krishna clarifies Arjuna's doubts and discloses the divine mystery of his descension. Although God is unborn and eternal, it is to establish dharma or the path of righteousness that he descends on this earth by the Yoga Maya power. Once a devotee knows this secret and engages in devotion with great faith, he attains God and does not take birth again in this world. Our own karma is responsible for our birth to enjoy or suffer the results of our deeds. Karma is like depositing money in the form of good and bad actions in the bank. To realize the magnificent totality or universal will at play is to sublimate our wretched, insignificant ego. This chapter is rightly titled as Renunciation of Action in knowledge. Jnana, Karma, Sannyasa Yoga. Here it is not the action that is renounced, but it is the sense of agency that is renounced, and a pure sense of selflessness is gained through the knowledge of the self. Thus, to lift our own ego away from the limited body, mind, intellect, equipment, and to seek and discover our greater identity with the universal self is the way pointed out in this chapter. This can be considered as an appendix to the third chapter. Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.